don't care. Oh, said you. You said you don't care. Said you. You said you don't care. Oh, said you. You said you don't care. Said you. You said you don't care. Oh, said you. You said you don't care. Oh, said you. You said you don't care. You said you don't care. Said you. You said you don't care. Oh, said you. You said you don't care. Oh, said you. You said you don't care. You
to see what's happening. Are you looking at me like I'm looking at you? It's easy to see that I'm keen. 'Cause I've been waiting so long for you to call. I don't know what I wanted. I wanted you to say something that I hadn't heard before. Have we ever been honest? I wanted you to say something. I wanted you to say something.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this ESEA open match between Dark Academy and Forest. Sorry, we missed the beginning a little bit there. But it does look like Dark Academy are just stopping the Forest side in their tracks. They can't even get out of apartment. One of the players is outside of the smoke from archers. Might be able to get a kill when those smokes dissipate. Traction gets taken down. And Schloppies won't make it through with the dualies at all. Dark Academy gonna be able to buy up rifles already. They don't want to mess around tonight. Who needs SMGs when you can just kill your enemies with proper weaponry? The Forest side are looking to go for a palace waterfall, it seems. Not even gonna stop. They're running for it. Zaid gonna go for the spray. Forest guys kind of looking like they just fall flat right out of that palace. There we go. 2 rounds happening super quickly. Forest on guns finally now. Let's see what they can do with these AK-47s. Double molly coming out for the T-ramp, but there aren't going to be any Ts to run through that at all. Smoke kind of giving Zaid a one-way. But Schloppies is ready for it. Gets the kill. Schloppies does spot out Jib. He's going to go for it again. And Forest have a 2-man advantage, but Fia could make this work with a spray. He tries to pick up the gun and he dies to Wimdilly. Scott Snog is able to catch Rhaegar. Completely off guard. Does get flanked out. It's all down to traction. Coming from behind, going through Palace. All that he's sitting in CT spawn now anyway. So this won't be too much of a surprise, I feel. This is going to be difficult unless they line up. He's going to use the smoke, maybe, to get an opportunity to push. No, he's going to go for the ninja. But not going to work for him at all. And that's the first round for the Forest team. I prefer calling them st, but apparently that's completely wrong, so, you know. Full upgraded pistols and 2 smokes for the Dark Academy side. Looks like they want to try and get some mid control with those smokes. Just a little bit of spamming happening through snipers. Sting Dream, way too quick for Zaid. Does spot out a CT in Palace as well, and there's already just 2 of them left. Gets caught out with his knife. D-kill comes through, and it's yet again, it's down to Traction. Coming from the other side of the map, but he should get spotted out in the smoke. And Lord of War takes him down. Another full buy coming out from both teams here. Sting Dream on the AWP. Planning to do some dirty things on the big green gun. Does get a shot off on mid, but is flashed off immediately. Molly getting extinguished. And Zaid going to go for a push. Does a lot of damage to the second T, but doesn't get the kill. Shoppy's still somehow getting a kill with 4 HP. And these Forest players realizing that the B bomb site is probably open. There is a CT coming from market now, but it gets caught off guard. Dilly thought maybe he should plant for Catwalk, but decided to go for the default one instead. Fear and Traction both getting utility off of pushing. Does look like they decide to save these guns into the next round. That is a really pretty M4 on Fear, actually. I think it's one of the new ones. I'm waiting for him to inspect it, but that's not happening. Okay, and Forest take the lead with that round. Money looking pretty dreadful for the Dark Academy side. Again, players leaning towards the A-bomb side at the moment. Sting Dream just going mid. Trying to get a kill, maybe get a bit of an advantage. And Scott Snogg's got a little bit of a one-way here. My voice completely not showing up there. Now they're just running down the clock, probably just going to execute at a specific time. A little bit of util usage from mid, maybe to get some attention drawn that way. But the exec will come through for the A-bomb site. Let's see if Lord of War can find any of these CTs. There is one below him at the moment. Gets the spray, transfers to the next one. But Zaid's still under Palace. Picks up the gun, but burns most of his HP away. They might not expect this CT on the telephone booth, but he's just standing there, not shooting a shot at all. And before you know it, it's Fear on his own against 4 Ts, and he falls. Rounds slowly running away for Dark Academy at the moment. Another opportunity to get one on the board. I see Traction doesn't have any arm at the moment for some reason. Probably because he couldn't afford it. Would have maybe been better to sacrifice some util for armor. Xfear gets the flick on Sting Dream. That shot must have stung for him, I guess. But they do get a trade in mid. Xfear just missing Lord of War going into ladder room. He might not expect that at all. Tries to get the kill in mid. Misses the shot. But Lord of War is able to get him down. And at the same time, Zaid finds the bomb. And it's all down to Schloppies. On his own. You should hear that smoke grenade going off. Not that that information is very important for him. Decides to go through CT spawn. Might get the jump on Traction. But as the timer ticks, Traction might start feeling an itch from behind. Thinking about maybe checking his flank. Oh, that timing, come on, Schloppies. And Traction does look at his flank, but kill still comes through for Schloppies. Now it's just Zaid chilling on the bomb. They doing a chunky amount of damage. And the smoke. Not a lot of time now. Schloppies has to go for this. 15 seconds. Zaid's just playing the time, waiting to spot him out, and he does get the kill on Schloppies. Dark Academy are able to get another round on the board at least, but looks like they are struggling a little bit with their money. 2 Famouses coming through, 1 AK. Looks like ESEA is going to drop an M4 to his teammate. Traction also goes for a Famous, so he can also buy a Molly. Sloppy sitting on 10 kills at the moment, running away from his teammates. Closest team at the on his side is Wimdilly with 6. Dark Academy with a much more balanced kill ratio among the team. Sting Dream looks like he wants to try and get this initial peak. They were going to go for aggression. The jump spot. Traction still falls. And Scottsnog will get the trade as the AWP tries to peek into him. Scottsnog gets 2. Fam is working very well from Schloppies. Gets Zaid down, gets the spray on Scottsnog as well. And it's down to a 2v2. Flank coming through all the way from apartments, and Jib making his way into ladder room. Might spot out Wimdilly. Wimdilly goes for the spray, does a lot of damage. Jib on 22 HP. Molly is gonna burn. Doesn't actually gives Wimdilly the advantage apparently, and Schloppies will be there to get Fear down. Now Dark Academy deciding to go for pistol upgrades. Money just not good for them at the moment. Rather save up so they can have a proper buy next round. Sting Dream, they try to get the good shot on Zaid there. Fear getting close to the P250, gets 2 down. 3 guns for the CT side. All down to Rhaegar and Schloppies. Schloppies missing his molly, almost burning his teammate. I'm not sure if they've spotted out these players going to murder hole, but the shots will give away their position. They're not expecting the play and market. He misses his shot. It does look like they'll be able to get to the B-bomb site. The other CTs are already rotating through. The ones who picked up those weapons early in the round. The bomb will go down. Schloppies just trying to get into a better position. Does spot out the players on catwalk. Job will fall to a grenade. Rhaegar's going to go for the peek, and Market gets an easy kill. It's all on ESEA. Just holding the angle with the AWP. Decides to save the gun instead. Doesn't have armor. The big green gun should help a lot in the next round. ESEA maybe a minute away from dying there. Now let's see. Molly coming out to maybe stop out the smoke. But no smoke was thrown by the T side. Looks like they're just going to go for a full-on rush up catwalk. And Fear can't do anything. His own Molly stopping him from being able to see what's going to happen. Both of the CTs fall on the B-bomb site. And there's nothing they can do. Support coming through. Fear holding the angle. But his shoulder sticks out. Does get a lot of damage off on Rhaegar. This is already a save round for Dark Academy. The hunt is coming through, though. They want to get these guns out of the CT hands. Zay just dodging bullets. But the longer he keeps his eyes focused on Lord of War, the flank is coming through from the other T players. Doesn't even need the flank. Oh, it is actually a different player that gets the kill. And Jib is already in Palace. Pretty far away, but they're going to keep looking. Jib will hear them out. Pause coming here through for the Dark Academy side. If I had to guess, trying to decide what to do with the money they have left. This half is running out of rounds. Forest 1 round away from winning this half, essentially. Sloppy's on an absolutely disgusting display with 17 kills. The closest team from his teammates would be Sting Dream and Wim Dilly on 7. Leading the way with 10 more kills than any of his teammates. And the quick util coming through from the Forest side. Looks like they want to go for A. The rotates already coming through. Lots of flashes being thrown over that wall. XP is going to go for the telephone boost. Some sprays coming through. There's a lot of utility on the side, making it difficult to see. Some of the Forest players have taken some damage. Traction finds a good moment to peek out. Spots one out and gets the kill. Flash gets Dilly pretty badly. Looks like they're at a bit of a stalemate. The damage that Forest are taking slowly but surely isn't helping at all. Traction's just going to go for the peak. There's one player left under Palace, and he gets the spray. Scott Snog does look like he steals that kill at the end, though. And that A execute not working well at all for the Forest side. This time they want to go for the mid control. Not sure if that was a missed sniper smoke, but Rhaegar still gets the kill. Zayd is going to go for the peak. And it's 3 Ts. This flank might be a big one. Zayd doesn't even seem to suspect there's a player behind him. Both CTs very low. Sting Dream can make this dream come true this round. Get another one on the board for the Forest side. That flank looks like it's going to be the difference maker for this round. Needs to end off the round with 4 kills. Does he spot? Okay, the player is sitting in that room. They didn't see each other there. Maybe Jib did see something. Looks like he's moving over to the A-bomb side. Spots out Sting Dream. And Dark Academy get another one on the board. Slowly creeping up to the scoreline of Forest. Looking to try and equalize on 7-7. Looks like it's going to be a distinct possibility with this eco buy. 4 upgraded pistols for the Forest side. Dilly looks like he might be lagging or is just taking a while to buy a weapon. And it does look like Dark Academy was expecting a B rush to come through here. Nade doing a decent amount on Schloppies. Looks like he might get naded again. Forest are just trying to play this slow, get some peaks off, get advantages. Rhaegar gets the first one on Jib. Gonna try and pick up that AWP, it seems. Zaid is expecting the sniper boost, but will he expect the plane connector? He does. And Rhaegar will get a kill with that AWP. Scott Snog is there to at least keep the Forest side a little bit humble. 2v2, and they do have the bomb B side, but too scared to plant with these CTs sitting in market. The bomb will go down now. Doesn't look like they're throwing any counter utility to stop it. And Dilly will get shot out by Zaid. Rhaegar still alive, gets the kill. But Scott Snog is there to get the trade. And that round looking a little bit chaotic for the Dark Academy side, but are able to close it out.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Now we can finally see another full buy coming out from the Forest side. Have Dark Academy figured out what they need to do to stop Forest from getting these T rounds? Does look like that's what's been happening. Another molly coming through for T-Ramp. Some flashes coming through. Looks like they want to go for a lot of mid aggression here. Pretty much 4 players looking up mid. But they don't really spot anything at the moment. Smoke coming through to the top of the catwalk. And Zaid will spray Sting Dream down. Nade coming through as well. Looks like Schloppies is biding his time. Does get the AWP down. And at the same time, the A bomb side looks like it's being cleared out. Traction will get the kill top. Mid. And now it's down to a 2v... Well, a 1v2. And Scott Snog makes it a 1v1. Stopping the bomb carrier. Starting to reposition himself. Try and surprise Lord of War. Lord of War holding the angle, but Scott Snog gets the kill. And the round will go to Dark Academy. This is now completely equalized. Last round of the half. Who will dominate? Looks like it's going to be a little bit of a hard one for the Forest side. Some of their players not doing very well with money. Sting Dream on the Mac 10. 1 Galil, 3 AKs. Decent amount of utility, I would say. Does look like they want to go for the mid control, mid aggression. Sting Dream just running through connector. Not finding any hits to shoot at yet, but does get a little bit of damage on Zaid. Zaid spraying out all of his ammo. Does get the dink. That grenade almost killing him. Fia spots out Rhaegar. Spots out Schloppies as well. Sprays all his bullets out, but will fall to Lord of War. And Scott Snog, they won't expect another player sitting on top of the booth. That silencer giving him a good advantage. They didn't know where those bullets were coming from. Dilly somehow surviving. Schloppies. Trades happening again. But unbeknownst to them, there's a flank coming through. CT spawn very, very slowly. Sting Dream with the Mac 10. Will catch Jib off guard, I feel. He's biding his time. Making a little bit of noise. And he gets both of them. They weren't expecting him. And that gives Forest the round and the half, I would say. Really good flank from him there. Now we're going to start kicking off the second half. Wimdilly going to go for the kit. His teammates are all on armor with no head armor. It looks like the Dark Academy side also just going for a little bit of armor, maybe some util on two of their players. No upgraded pistols from anyone. Sting Dream deciding to go for the mid aggression immediately. Gonna spot out 3 Ts there. Tries to get USB S shots off, but uses all his bullets and falls. Fia is pushing out on the apartment side. It looks like the CTs are expecting it though, because a lot of them are rotating over. There's a CT camping on the box, on the default box. Spots out Wimdilly, gives away his position. Somehow he's still alive. Xfear will kill him. And Forest clean it up. Putting their 9th round on the board. Sloppy's on 20 kills at the moment. The closest team is Sting Dream on 13. Does look like his teammates are starting to show up a little bit more now. Dark Academy side a lot closer in scoreline though. Scott Snog with 13, Zaid with 12. And the least kills on their team would be Jib with 8. Not too far away from each other. Looks like they just want to go for a Palace Waterfall off of this flashbang from Fear. And the waterfall comes through. Rhaegar gets some easy spray kills. And Fear is completely blinded. Forest making that round look very clean, not losing one of their players at all. I think this pause is so Dark Academy can decide what they want to do with the money they have. Looks like all of them are going to go for AKs. Full armor for everyone except Traction. No head on armor on him. And Forest do still have some SMGs on their side with 2 Famises and 1 M4A4. They are leaving the bomb in spawn, or close to spawn, so they're deciding what they want to do still, it seems. Don't really know what the... Okay, 2 of the players just jiggling, watching top mid. Sting Dream trying to use this one to his advantage, but not going to happen if there's no one to shoot at. The T's are just spread out over the map, holding for pushes just in case, it seems. Running that timer down, running the clock down to maybe make the CTs feel a little bit uncomfortable in their boots. Make them push out, maybe make a mistake. But Sting Dream doing exactly that, but doesn't look like Dark Academy are going to expect it. He jumps down from TV room, kills Traction, gets the flank and a free upgrade to an AK. Well, the util will fly through to the A-bomb site, but there's a play with an SMG sitting in T-ramp. They didn't even check it. Scott Snog is able to get one, but Lord of War is around the corner. Now, do they expect the player under Palace? Jib not even looking. And Wimdilly does get the kill. Fear almost messing up that fight. And it's all down to Sting Dream and Fear. Shadow giving Fear's position away. Very low on HP. Sting Dream is caught out with a jump, but does still get the kill on Fear.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Eleven to 7 for the Forest side. Looking like they know exactly what they need to do to win these rounds. full Tech 9s for the Dark Academy side. These guns can do a lot of damage if you're quick enough with it, but Lord of War decides not. Gets an easy peek on Jib. Dream using a one-way smoke on snipers. Gets most of them down. It's all onto Fear again. And I would be shaking my boots if I was him. There's still 4 CTs to kill, and Rhaegar will take him down. Let's see what Dark Academy can do with this full buy. Orpa gonna go for the peek in mid, but they are going to try and push him. Will he get the kill though? He gets the kill on the first one, but the trade does come through from Rhaegar. Traction looks like he wants to throw that smoke, but he didn't need to. Molly wasn't burning his toes. Dilly gonna throw a nade, but it might zoom right past Traction's head. That grenade did not, but only does 4 damage to the T in apartments. Zaid spots out Sting Dream. There's no other player on the A bomb side. It does look like the Dark Academy team want to rotate the bomb over to the A bomb side. But the CTs are also rotating through. Zaid gets a good flash from his teammate, gets the kill. Wumdilly is there to get the trade. Still 3 terrorists left on the Dark Academy side. Wumdilly did get a little bit cheeky with a push. They weren't expecting him to be at the top of the staircase. Throwing a flashbang now. The flank is coming through again. These flanks are always happening. Jib almost looks like he doesn't see Wumdilly. Gets the kill though. And Dark Academy finally put another round on the board. Their first round on their T side, I believe. Wasn't Dilly lagging, or I just see some stuttering happening on his POV. Lots of nades lined up here for Xphere. Looks like he's gonna chuck most of the A execute utility. Maybe try and get some rotates off from the CTs. But this bomb being thrown around, depending on how loud some of these players play, I'm pretty sure you can hear that from Catwalk. Util flying through. There is a bit of a rotate coming through from the CTs, but they still have 1 player on van. And Schloppies looks like he wanted to rotate, runs right into some Ts, but they get the kills anyway. And just like that, it's Fear on his own, trying to show no fear, but I'm pretty sure he has. Has to try and ace completely to win this round. But he's probably going to try and keep this AK onto the next one. That round looked like it could have worked. I'm not sure if the Dark Academy players were just caught off guard that there were Forest players rotating, but it looked like the Forest players weren't expecting the Ts to be jumping out of apartments at that time. Fear's gonna spot Sting Dream here. Looks like he might have been looking at the map because his reaction time was very slow, and Sting Dream will take him down. No AK for the Dark Academy side for the next round, unless they buy it. Now, I'm not sure what this pause might be for. As always, could just be a technical, could be a tactical. Might be Dark Academy deciding what to do. They need to get more rounds on the board. Have been having a very difficult T side. Or Wumdilly is having technical issues because he still hasn't picked up another gun. We did see it looked like he was lagging, but I'm not sure. The freeze time has been cancelled, though. Hopefully, whatever the issue was, it was sorted out, or if it was a tactical. Hopefully Dark Academy could think of something to do this round. Dark Academy look like they want to go for some mid control. They're going to leave one place in Palace just in case, it seems. Maybe to do the flank lurk. Lord of War smoking out that Molly. And Sting Dream finally gets to use his one-way smoke. Almost gets a third one. But Traction do bring it back. They do get quite a few kills. Down to 2. Down to 1v3. Traction the only one able to get kills in his team this round. Lord of War throwing a molly, maybe thinking the player is behind the boxes, but no one's running out. And Traction goes for a bit of a wild spray. Does get the kill on Lord of War. They're starting to hunt him. Wimdilly should be hearing this reload. They know where he is. And the flank coming through from Wimdilly, making Traction look silly. Forest only need 2 more rounds to close this one out. Dark Academy looking a little bit weak on their T side, to be honest. Just not able to convert any rounds. Have only had a success once. Util already being thrown out for the B bomb site, I believe. Gonna go for a full-on rush with these upgrade pistols and Mac-10. They take quite a lot of damage from the fire. Wimdilly gets one down. There's still 3 of them alive, though. Wimdilly just dodging some shots. Does get dinked. Shoots the back of ESEA down, and Jib also falls to the player on catwalk. Explosive pop, but not getting the kills, unfortunately, from the Dark Academy side. This is their last opportunity. Every round is their last opportunity now. Forest is on match point. 1 more round and they win this match. And I, unfortunately, don't have too much faith in Dark Academy right now. I really want them to do more, but this T side has been very rough for them. Scott Snog already taking a lot of damage from that molly. He decided to run right through it. Sade will fall. Jib gets a trade. Scott Snog falls immediately as well. And it's already just 2 players left. Jib does get a kill on Lord of War. Traction is lurking at lowers at the moment. See if he maybe spots out any of these other players. 2 CTs on the A-bomb site. And Wimdilly chilling on the couch in apartments at the moment. Dark Academy still have a minute to work with, but they have to win every single round to get it up to overtime. Rhaegar does get spotted out. Takes a lot of nade damage. You can bet if Dark Academy got that kill, they would be pushing the A-bomb side now. They might not expect another player to be there. He swings out immediately. Schloppies gets the first kill. Misses all his shots on Jib. And Jib messes up the jump. Gives away his position. Does get a nice headshot. But gets flanked out. Not expecting Rhaegar to be in snipers. And he will fall. Forest taking the match win. And unfortunately for Dark Academy, they lose this one. Having a very difficult time on their T side. I hope everyone enjoyed my Bubble-Us cast for today. Thanks for Craig for doing the production. I hope everyone enjoyed and everyone has a good evening. We'll check you guys probably tomorrow night for some more open matches.
Morning, we should just forget how we hit it when it's pouring. I'ma never get it back from you, so I can just forget it. And I'ma never give it back to you, so you can just forget it. We should just forget how we hit it in the morning. We should just forget it how we hit it when it's pouring. Cause I'ma never get it back from you, so I can just forget it. And I'ma never give it back to you, so you can just forget it. We should just forget it how we hit it. We should just forget how we hit it when it's pouring. I'ma never get it back from you, so I can just forget it. And I'ma never give it back to you, so you can just forget it. We should just forget how we hit it in the morning. We should just forget it how we hit it when it's pouring. Cause I'ma never get it back from you, so I can just forget it. And I'ma never give it back to you, so you can just forget it. We should just forget it how we hit it.
I've been high, I've been sad, I've been happy, I've been sad, I've been slowly blue, moving out of because I've caused you. I've been raped, I've been yelled at, people don't think that I even understand, man, I'm tricked. Oh, I wanna talk to you. I've been high, I've been mad, I've been happy, and I've been sad, I've been slowly blue, moving out of because I've caused you. I've been raped, I've been yelled at, people don't think that I even understand.